Danny Barnard, and welcome to Grammar Goodies. This week, we are making parts of speech cupcakes. The things that you will need are 1 cupcake tin with cupcake liners, a bowl and a sifter, an ice cream scoop or 1/4 a cup, a whisker, and a silicone spatula. The ingredients you will need are 1½ cups of nouns, 1¼ teaspoons of pronouns, a pinch of interjections, 1 stick of verbs, 1 cup of adverbs, 2 conjunctions, 2 teaspoons of adjectives, and 2/3 a cup of prepositions that you can find at your local preposition pan. Okay, so let's get started with the baking. Put your nouns and pronouns together in a sifter. Nouns are people, places, or things, such as the sifter, house, or Mrs. Stein. Pronouns are words that take place of a noun. Instead of this sifter, you can say it, but when you're using it, make sure that it's clear what you're referring to. You can replace Mrs. Stein with hers, her, or she. Get this all in. Now stir in your interjections. Interjections are words that show emotion or excitement. Examples include, hey, wow, or cool. Put your mix to the side and we will get started with the verbs. In a bigger mixing bowl, combine your verbs and adverbs. Put this on. Make sure they're nice and fluffy. Verbs are things that describe an action, such as mixing, baking, or cleaning. Adverbs are words that modify a verb or adjective. Instead of saying perfect, you can say perfectly. There and yesterday are adverbs that describe where and when. Add in your conjunctions one at a time. Conjunctions are words that combine phrases into larger sentences. There are 3 main conjunctions: and, but, and or. But who wants but in their cupcakes? Crack your conjunctions in a separate bowl before you put them in so you don't have any of their shell. Make sure you put them in one at a time. So, let's get started. After this, you're going to add your adjectives in the mix. Adjectives are words that describe nouns. Today we are using sweet, fluffy, and delicious. Add in the other conjunction. Grab your adjectives and put them in the mix. Now we are going to put all our 8 parts of speech together in the big mixing bowl. Put 1/3 of your nouns, pronouns, and interjections. Now we're going to add half of our prepositions. Prepositions are words that form a relationship between a noun and a pronoun, such as aboard, about, above, across, against, along, around, at, mid, among, after, at, except for, during, down, behind, below, beneath, beside, between, before, beyond, by and from, off, on, over, until, unto, upon, under, underneath, since, off, like, near, past, through, out, through, with, within, without, instead, toward, inside, into, to, out, outside. Anyway, let's get back to the baking. Okay, so now we're going to add more of the mix. And let it go. And then all of your prepositions. Let let it go until it's smooth, and it looks perfect. Okay, so scrape down the side with your spatula so it's all in the center. Take your 1/4 cup or ice cream scoop and just put it right into the liner. And you have a perfect cupcake. I'll do the rest of these, but first I'm going to set the oven to 350 and I'll be back with you right after this break. Howdy, I'm Bubba.
And I'm Billy Bob Joe Bob Billy. When you needs you a word to make a relation between a noun and a pronoun, then come on down to the
preposition pan.
Woo-hoo!
Just look at these beauties. Among, across, besides, plus, with, than, into, and from.
She reads good. Alright, and we've also got the match sets too, like above and below, up and down, and other good combinations. We even have a great selection on the rare low mileage multiple word prepositions, like in case of. That's always a good one. Now you have a friend in the grammar business.
So come on down and get yours
At the preposition pen.
So our cupcakes are done. They turned out great. I think they're perfect. And you can make them however you want. You can decorate them. Make it just your own. See you next week. Bye. That's good.
That's perfect.